What's up, everybody? Today we're going to start our long-awaited dynasty as the University of Memphis on EA Sports College Football 25. I posted that I would be taking over the offensive coordinator role for the University of Memphis, and throughout the past week since this game came out, I ran a test run with Notre Dame just to kind of get the feel for dynasty mode. And I know the University of Memphis and Notre Dame are on two completely different scales, so my dynasty might feel a little different than the one I ran off screen, but I'm super excited to get to do this and represent the 901. For those who don't know, I have some ties to the University of Memphis. I actually grew up there and spent 24 years of my life in the city of Memphis, and I graduated from there in 2019. I still love my Longhorns, but it's time to give the Tigers some love as well. With that being said, we need to go on and create our coach. Like I said before, we're going to start in the offensive coordinator role, so we won't be playing defensive possessions in this series, or at least at the beginning. And of course, we're going to create our own coach starting at level 0. And I want to be a tactician. I always feel like this portion of the game always takes so long to fill out. And honestly, I think I'm going to bring in Texas's pro-style offense to the University of Memphis. I just know how to run it better on this game. I almost thought about bringing in Florida International's playbook as well, because they have a pretty fun one too. Alma mater. We will definitely go with the University of Memphis because that's actually true in real life. And we'll actually have our pipeline as Tennessee as well. And of course, you know we got to give them the classic coach's pullover as well. I think it's pretty interesting that the only goal is to make a bowl game. We'll go on and sign it without reading the fine print, but I don't recommend that in real life. And of course, now we got to set up our recruiting board and pick out some of our best prospects. Remember, we're the offensive coordinators, so I suppose the defensive coordinator will be picking out the rest of the team. I'm only going for offensive players, though. So we got two quarterbacks who have a second, and they're both from pretty close in. We got Milan, Tennessee, and Warren, Arkansas, which are pretty close in relativity to every other option that we got going on. So I'll have to add those two as my quarterbacks. And there's two running backs on the board as well, so I'll add both of the guys from Tennessee. Now, under this new system, I'm going to be wanting to bring in 3 to 4 wide receivers for this class. So I'll add 5 to the board because I don't expect to get 2 of them. And 2 of these guys have deal breakers for proximity to home, but they're from East Tennessee, so hopefully just by staying in the state, it can persuade them. This is where it's going to get pretty tricky, is because we're going to want some big offensive linemen. So we've got 23 guys on our recruiting board, so it's time to start scouting. And we got this 4-star tight end that might be able to develop. I know he was a bust. We're still going to offer him though. And taking a look at the schedule, we got FCS Southeast, Troy, Florida State, Navy, Middle Tennessee State, bye week in week 6. Week 7 is USF, North Texas, Charlotte, UTSA, Rice, UAB, bye week in week 13, and then Tulane. That's the schedule for this year, and I think I'm just going to keep it that way. And it looks like we're leading for a lot of these top players that we wanted. Week 1 of the season, we're playing FCS Southeast. We got to open up with a big home game in the Liberty Bowl. I think I'm just going to sim the defensive series just to make it fair.
They'll throw it on first down. It's complete on the right side. Looking to move it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket.
Why did I throw that?
Back across the field, and it's intercepted. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle and straight. That is
there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier.
Has anybody else come to the conclusion that the O-line is just utterly useless on this game?
15. Anderson with the carry. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll throw it on first down. Gets rid of it.
Great job form tackle.
He stopped it.
Wide receivers got to be on the same page, and you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver.
And we just had to throw it away there to be smart. We threw a pick earlier in this game, a silly one if that.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking for a man. It's Hennigan. Finds a tight end.
Negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good sit.
Yeah, we're going to just go for this one. We're too close.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. On the move, he fires.
Why was that so far behind the receiver?
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Lets it fly. Finds space on the right.
That was a great throw by Hennigan.
Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look good.
I feel like with a team like Memphis, you just kind of got to get them warmed up in the game before you get started.
Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Ball is free.
So he didn't fumble it. I guess the ball just came out a little bit.
Across
And that's Rock Taylor. Rock Taylor's one of those players I think could win the Biletnikoff this year.
From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down. Minute warning. He's looking to throw it.
Oh, wow.
Wants to throw on first down. Dances away from the heat. Couldn't find
We'll just get rid of
anybody
it
to
there.
throw. Dialing up a second down pass play. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson.
And that's a great first down pickup. I like that he fought for that one.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese. The him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball.
And that's a great score. A minute 18 before the half. I would like to at least come out of this with a field goal.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Back to throw. It's Hennigan. Going downfield for the big play.
Great throw, Hennigan.
It's complete. A huge pickup.
Now, instead of a field goal, we can go for an actual touchdown. I like this stick play because it's the right amount of yardage for us to get into the end zone.
So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground.
Well, it didn't work that
And he's
time.
not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good
Ooh,
lick
we almost
as
threw a
he's
pick
throwing.
there. That was a bad throw. I'm going to switch it to a run. I think they only got 3 loaded in there. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. And it looks like we ended up getting the ball back with 28 seconds left.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grab near the marker.
But we were set up in great coverage to get downfield. Now we actually have some realistic options with 20 seconds left.
Trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Wait, we can actually... Oh, we got it.
Touchdown, Tigers.
So now we got our first possession of the second half, and it looks like we're backed up pretty well. I guess they had to punt down here.
To the air on first down. Buys a little
Time
time
to
with his
just
feet.
stay out of the end zone.
And he'll be
I should have thrown that
knocked
one
down
away.
at the
Third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
I understand. Let's get this football out. Let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down. And we can.
Well, I
still
hit
have a
throw it
better
to the running back,
situation
but we
now
just didn't
because we
do
got
that.
rid of
And now we got the ball back after that first possession in the second half. It's time to get to work.
Dropping back, it's Hennigan.
And the offensive lineman has yet to help us. I really hope it's not this bad in real life.
Best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back. Get to the QB. Get the sack.
Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Puts one in the spin side.
That was a good play. I don't know if that play's actually going to happen in real life, though. There's still a lot of experimenting to do with the way you can play in this game and how different teams can play.
Better than yours. Find the matchup across the field.
That last throw was a little Mahomey, if you know what I mean. I'm going to try to prioritize this quick out route that I have the running back doing.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he's
But Hennigan can kind of move in real life.
at the 35, he's open.
And since we're running the Texas playbook, I know they got great tight end plays.
Use the play fake now to
Like
throw.
that.
Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Memphis. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Tight end finds his
Now we're headed into the fourth quarter, so it's time to just start running the ball.
this lead. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll give it to him again. The give to the back. The give as they work on that clock. He had to fight.
We
for
should
a
have stayed
couple
inside.
down to the ground to try to pick up the first.
Having Rock Taylor as an 88 overall on this game is so nice.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense,
They still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard.
they'll ride the hot hand. Puts him in the spin cycle. Coming across in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Anderson with the carry. And time for their offense. It's good.
We're just going to take a knee to end out this game.
And with things in their face.
Well, that was a pretty good win, I think, for the first game of the season. It got people in the Liberty Bowl and got people excited. And again, had 416 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. That's pretty good. So I'm pretty excited we started this series on the page, and I can't wait to film part 2. We are on the road to the college football playoffs.